Hi and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you 4 amazing resources that every UI UX or product designer should know about. So without any further delay, let's get started. So the first one on the list is godly.website, and this website is amazing. It is developed by Daryl Ginn, and he's an amazing designer. He's one of the people who made the 4-point design system, like the design template. And he has also a new website coming in called endless.design. They're all amazing projects. You can check him out on Twitter, and let's see what the website is about. So this website basically shows site of the month, basically. So it just shows you all kinds of different websites that they have curated because of the design of the website and how well it is made, how good it looks. So you can see there's pace.apps website. Then there's Chain Zoku, Sticker Mule, and you can click on these tiles to check out more info about them. So when they updated it, how many views this website has from Godly, and types, what type of website it is. So productivity, desktop app, and then styles is animation, illustrative, and what kind of styles they used in the whole website, and then what fonts they're using, which frameworks they're using, what platform it is developed on, languages, servers, marketing, analytics. There's all kind of info on it. And then they suggest you some similar websites according to that. Like you can directly go to the website from here. So you click on the image and it takes you to the website it linked to, and this is amazing for some design inspiration. So what design trend is going on, like this Reflect website, they show the glass morphism and stuff, and their taste on curating these websites is amazing. Like the topmost website that they like the most currently is Cosmos. It's a new app. We can talk about it in some other video. And you can also see some other features, like you can see if there are any job listings. So they post a few job listings every now and then, and you can check and apply if you're interested in that. There's like the directory of all kind of websites to browse from, and there's a shop where you can buy the 4-point design system as I mentioned, and then there's a Notion template and a framework console, like the framework template called console, and then there's info about who made it, how they made it, and how do we submit if you want our website to be featured on this. So yeah, that was godly.website, and do check it out. It is amazing for some design inspiration, and it is curated by a designer, so you know the design is going to be fantastic. So the next one on the list is a font directory, and it's called FontShare. These are all free fonts. Like they don't have unlimited fonts, but the amount of fonts they have is good enough for anybody, and like the types of font they have, it's amazing. Like all of them look very unique, very amazing, and not just some random font from Google Fonts, which is actually pretty nice. But this is like, again, curated by a designer. I'm not sure, let me just check. Yeah, so it is launched by Indian Type Foundry. Anyways, like this directory is amazing. Just go check this out, check this website out. You can search a font if you want to, like if you know the name of the font. So you can search here. You can choose categories like sans serif, slab, display, handwritten script. The quality of this website, like the visuals, like I know there's nothing, but this minimalistic look of it feels so nice. Like it puts the typography up front and like big and bold, and like you can just focus on the font itself. Whereas in Google Fonts, there are like so many, like all the buttons are screaming for your attention, whereas in this, like all the buttons are like underlined boxes and stuff. They don't ask for your attention at all, and I love that about this website. Another amazing thing about this website is that you can choose fonts according to personality of the fonts. Like if I want to see some informal font, there you go. Some modern fonts. Designers know what a futuristic font means or like modern font means, but not necessarily, like fonts are not described like that. They're described like sans serif. Since there are a limited number of fonts, that's why I think they can do this. So I really love that about this website. Then you can change the size of the font here, and you can just put in your text. So let's say I want to type hello, and I want to see my text in there. So yeah, just like any other type foundry, you can how it looks and stuff. There's some pre-made text that you can see. So You can choose cities, so all the fonts will show some name of the city and then some excerpts. So if you want to write a whole paragraph, so it'll show that, and they're all different excerpts, and you can align them. So a lot of times a font might look good in left align but not so good in as right align, so you can check that too. Like, this is amazing. I feel like these filters are amazing. They're very simple. You can change from dark mode to light mode, and obviously like every designer loves that. And then there's also different colors. You can change the light color on the website to a different color, like a lime yellow or like a blue, and change the dark mode and light mode depending on that. And I just love how it looks. I don't know, like there's something really appealing about this design of the website. And you can reset all the filters, and then you can choose to view all the fonts in a grid view. You can see the top 20, hot 20, all the variable fonts, the font share originals, which they have, the shortlisted ones. I think you can shortlist on your own, that is. And the next thing is, if you go to list view, so every font, so let's say they have a variable weight on the homepage itself, and it's like really amazing. I love that. And you can change the size too, and you can change from variable to the like default ones. So you can choose just variable, or like if I want to just see regular, that's there, just bold, that's there, variable italic. And depends on the font actually, not all the fonts have that. So maybe if I go to display, some kind of display font, yeah, so there's just regular there. So not all the fonts are variable, but yeah, you can click on the text to like edit it right there. And yeah, you can type somewhere to open the whole font page, and then you can see all the glyphs available and all the letters available, and you can see the cap height, X height, baseline, descender, everything. Like there's some like deep like typography type stuff, which I'm not that familiar with, but I love seeing typography. I love this one. So it also suggests pairs of fonts to use together as a heading and a paragraph. And I feel that is so amazing. So amazing. Like it just right up recommends you a font for a heading and a subtitle or like paragraph, which I love. It's amazing. And I love them. They're all free. So I don't think I need to sell you more on FontShare anymore. Next up is Mobbin. So for every UI/UX designer, you need some kind of inspiration to like make the simplest pages, you know, like a homepage for a dashboard app, or maybe some game, or maybe just a simple login screen and stuff. So I feel Mobbin is the best repository for that. So what Mobbin does is it screenshots every single screen that you can think that exists in an app, and like makes a whole directory of that and posts that on here. Let's say for HBO Max, so they just recently updated it, and you can see the onboarding. So without the loader, with the loader, so the sign-in screen, all the plan screens, and this is divided by flows. So they can divide it by flows, or you can see just all the screens at once. So you need to log in to see all the screens. I'll just log in here. Yeah, so there you go. So you can see all the screens here, like from each and every, like while scrubbing, while not scrubbing, after scrubbing, before scrubbing. Like it just shows every possible screen available on the app. And I feel that is so amazing. It is so easy for designers to just research about the type of app they're making. Because as UI/UX designers, you don't ever want to reinvent the wheel. You don't want your users to feel like, oh, what is this? Like that, you don't want them to feel overwhelmed and like, how do I use this thing? It should be familiar. So I feel researching on similar kind of apps and having a repository like this to like show you each and every screen of the app is amazing. You can separate these by the flows, like you can filter. So you can go to flows and I can just click onboarding and it'll just show me the onboarding flow, or I can see the creating account screen, so it'll just show me the creating account screen. And like these flows are amazing. So if you want to make a whole login flow, you can take inspiration from just choosing flows. You can choose by screens and search screens, just screens. Like I can just type login and it'll show me login screens from all kinds of different apps like Airbnb, Uber, Uber Eats, Facebook, Bumble, everything. Flows is a pro feature, so if you want to see all the flows, you need to buy a pro subscription. But I feel as an individual, we can make do with screens, but I feel for a team of flow or like a company, flows would be a worthwhile subscription. You can choose iOS, Android, or web. You can see different design patterns for different platforms. Another banger of a resource for UiUX designers. So make sure you check this out. I'm 110% sure that this will help you out in your future UiUX project. And the last but not the least for sure. So I'm pretty sure you guys already know about Framer and Webflow. Framer and Webflow are like platforms that help you develop websites from like design, and like they integrate with Figma very well and stuff. They all have a community page or like some awards page. You come to Framer and go to the award section. You can see the site of the month. So Framer always chooses some sites as contenders for site of the month, or you can submit your own. If you win, like they will display your website as site of the month. So you can see this won the site of the month, and you can visit the website here and you can check out what they did using Framer. And I feel like this is an amazing resource to see what others are doing. Like you see with Godly and Mobbin, it's like just big companies, right? But with Framer and the Webflow resource, so you can go to Webflow and go to the Made in Webflow section, and you can see all the websites made by individuals. And I feel that is amazing because all individuals have their own style, and that is very amazing to look at. Framer and Webflow showcasing this is really amazing, and I feel that this helps inspiring a lot of people. So this is another resource that you can use to take inspiration from. And if you're making a website on Framer or Webflow, I'm pretty sure this will be a big help for you all. These are 4 of the best resources I could find which will help you as a UI/UX designer, and hope you use these resources in your next project and get inspired by these. And I'll drop the link of all these resources down below in the description. Don't forget to like this video, and if you like videos like this, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and see you in the next video.